Hey, welcome to my garage. I am the original garage psychologist, and today I'm here to introduce you to a device that I built some 20 years ago, which I call the Lucid Dream Trainer. Take note for one moment, up above me there is what's called a Native American dream catcher. And centuries ago, the Native Americans believed that they could catch the bad dreams and let the good dreams filter through. That's sort of what I try to do with the Dream Trainer. This is a device that actually alerts you while you're dreaming but doesn't awaken you, so you're able to actually become conscious within the dream state. I want to introduce this to you today because I'm hopeful that iPhone developers will find it interesting and develop something similar for the iPhone, which would be compact and wireless rather than the archaic device that you see here before you today. In a moment, I'll go ahead and show you some of the features of the Dream Trainer. All right, before we talk about the controls of the Dream Trainer, I want to talk a little bit about dreaming. We all agree that we dream, right? When you dream, you see various images and things happen in your dream, but you really don't have control over it. What the Lucid Dream Trainer can do, using different modes, is it can actually detect when you're dreaming and alert you that you are dreaming so that you become aware within the dream, but not awakened. Now, why would you want to do that? You want to do that because if you can attain a little bit of control over your dream, you can do a lot of magical things. You could fly in your dream, you could write a song, you can maybe solve problems. Literally anything becomes possible. But all of that begins in the Dream Trainer with the first mode of operation, and that exists in these goggles. In the goggles, there's actually two sides to the goggles. The first side has a detector in it, and that detector is the device that measures or detects that rapid eye movement when you're dreaming. Now that is the key for the entire Dream Trainer because that turns on the other modes of operation. Those other modes are light, so you can see that there's a ring of LEDs inside the other goggle. Those can turn on once you're dreaming to alert you that you are dreaming but not awaken you. Next is what I call a tap strap. This actually fits on your wrist and has a little tapping device that lightly taps your wrist, again, using it as a cue to alert you that you're dreaming. And finally, which I don't have plugged in, is an earpiece, which can also present any number of tones. So for example, I'm sure sometimes in the morning you've heard a barking dog, and all of a sudden there's a barking dog in your dream. And that's kind of the concept between these three modes, the light, the tapping, and the sound, is to present cues while you're dreaming to awaken you within the dream. Now that you've seen the controls and the three modes of operation of the Dream Trainer, I'd like to go ahead and do a little demonstration for you. My finger will represent the moving eye across the detector, and as you can see, one of the LEDs turns on and it sensed the movement and turned on all the other features, which you can indicate here. The tone is on and the tap and the light. Let me show you that the light is actually flashing and the tone is actually being presented and the tap strap is actually moving a little bit. Again, you can use a single light or a tone or a tap to turn on and detect that you're dreaming, or you can use all three in combination. The key here is that you're not going to have a lucid dream instantaneously, but you will start to incorporate these cues into your dream. You may see a street light, you may hear a noise, and you will soon, after a bit of training, realize that that is a key to become lucid within your dream. Now that you've had an overview of the Dream Trainer, if you're an iPhone developer, I think you can see that the Dream Trainer could certainly be miniaturized. All of the controls could be made to be controlled with software via the iPhone. Each one of the modes, the goggles, the tone, or the tap strap, could be wireless, and they certainly could be made much more comfortable. And I think this would open up the world of lucid dreaming and creativity to a whole new population. Also, if you just have a general interest, I have included my email address at the end credits. And also, if you just have an interest in some of the lucid dream research that's been done, I've included the names of some early pioneers on the credits as well. And I thank you for watching.
Mind over matter. mind.